Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. Nobody tagged me. I actually just saw Josh Jane do this video tag and I knew right away that I wanted to do it as well because, you know, I can choose more than 10 fragrances that I need to wear for my collection. I guess if you collect over a certain amount of bottles, it's really difficult to wear your fragrances as much as you should or would like to. I still really like these fragrances, but for some reason they've been just not really forgotten, but overlooked, or maybe that's the same thing, I don't know. But yeah, I have a mixture of niche and designer here. And yeah, I like these fragrances, except for there's one that I'll explain later. So I'll just talk about them and then maybe explain a little why I don't really wear them as much as I'd like to. Oh, and before I begin, this tag was started by 50 Cents UK. I can link her channel down there, also Josh Jane's channel, if you want to check out their fragrances that they need to wear more. So let's begin with the first one here. This is a very popular scent from the House of Chanel, and it's Coco Noir, and I'm pretty sure everyone watching knows all about this one. Such a beautiful, sexy scent, one of my favorites from the house, top 3 for sure. But this is a sexy, fruity, patchouli rose perfume. I absolutely love this, and I don't really reach for it as much as I'd like to. The reason probably is because when I wear this, I like to be dressed up. I feel like I need to be dressed up, or I should be at like some special occasion or a dinner or something fancy. And yeah, I haven't been to any like special events or anything like that. Restaurants are still closed where I am, so I haven't been out to dinner or anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to wear this one at home, because for me, it does have this bougie, fancy kind of vibe. And when I'm in my pajamas at home, I don't really feel bougie or fancy at all. So I'm just waiting until, you know, things start opening up and getting back to normal so that, you know, I can wear this for like a fancy special occasion. But for now, it's just going to sit in my closet. Actually, it's been back here. I replaced it with Dior Poison for now so that I can show you the bottle here. So that's Coco Noir from the House of Chanel. The next one here that I haven't been reaching for lately is from the House of Dolce and Gabbana. This is a flanker of the one. It's the One Desire. Don't really hear too much about this. I think it's discontinued. I'm not really sure exactly. But I am a fan of the original, the One, also the One EDT. And I really like this one as well. It's very vanilla heavy, creamy, and I know that there's caramel in here, so it's a very thick, heavy, sweet vanilla floral scent. And it's beautiful, you guys. And the reason why I don't reach for this, well, I kind of also consider this a super fancy fragrance. And also, I do enjoy the EDP version, and I kind of reach for that one more than this one. But, you know, they're quite similar, to be honest. Maybe one day I should do like a comparison video between the EDP and the One Desire. But yeah, really beautiful, beautiful vanilla. I love it so much. So hopefully, again, I can wear this to a more fancy event. But in my pajamas, I'm not sure if it'll work. Probably not. Okay, so the next one here is from the House of Guerlain, and this is from the Aqua Allegoria collection, which I love. And this one is called Limon Verde. It hasn't really been warm lately, so I haven't been really reaching for this. But I do really love this. It's, to me, like, it reminds me of fizzy 7-Up in the opening. Very sweet and kind of transparent, but it does change a lot as it dries down. And I get some creamy coconut in here. So if you can imagine a cold, fizzy 7-Up turning into a creamy coconut 7-Up flavor drink. That's what this one smells like to me. And yeah, it is nice. It's really, really nice. I really love coconut notes, especially in the summertime. And yeah, when it starts getting really warm out, then I'm going to make a point to wear this more because I have like a larger bottle. This is 125 mils, and I think that I should reach for this more. It's such a fantastic fragrance from Aqua Allegoria. And the next one here is from the house of Juicy Couture. This is going to be my favorite Juicy Couture fragrance easily. It's their first one, Juicy Couture by Juicy Couture. So this is a scent that I have loved for many, many years. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful, creamy, white floral gourmand scent. Tuberose is in here. And the reason why I don't wear this very often, you can see how full it is. The reason why is because this was my wedding scent. And yeah, it's just weird wearing it on a day that's not special, you know what I mean? Like as an everyday scent, I couldn't, because this one is just so meaningful. It brings back a lot of memories and stuff like that. And yeah, I guess it's too special to me to wear every single day, which is why I don't. But the scent itself is fantastic. It's one of the best budget fragrances for sure, budget florals. And yeah, it's basically a creamy white floral, gourmandy, sweet kind of scent, and is beautiful. So that's Juicy Couture by Juicy Couture. Beautiful budget fragrance for sure. Next up, we have a fragrance from the house of Lolita Lampica in this beautiful apple-shaped bottle. So this version, I believe, is now discontinued. They changed their packaging, and also I believe they changed their formulation so that they're now all vegan. I haven't tried the new version of the Lolita Lampica, but this is a fantastic, sweet, earthy, black licorice kind of scent. So the reason why I don't reach for this is probably because it's discontinued and hard to find now. And I guess it depends on where you live. Maybe it's easier to find where you are, but they have been, as far as I can tell, they have been phasing these ones out. But the scent is absolutely stunning. I reviewed this one a long time ago, and it just smells super expensive. It does not smell like a cheapie at all. Super unique and just gorgeous. So yeah, if you're into like the black licorice kind of scents, then this one is definitely one to try. I absolutely love it. All right, so let's move on to the next one here. This is from the house of Guerlain, another one from Guerlain. And this one is called Shalimar Soof de Parfum. So when I first got this one, I wore it a lot. But for the past little while, I haven't been touching it at all. Yeah, this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite flanker of Shalimar. The original Shalimar was not for me, but this version works so well for me. It is a sexy citrus lemon scent, quite musky as well, and I love this. There's just something super special about this. It's not your typical citrusy scent at all. It is quite special, and I don't really know why I don't wear this. I don't have a reason at all. Maybe because it sits at the back of my collection and then I haven't seen it. And then it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, such a wonderful, sexy, citrusy musk scent. There's vanilla in here, I think, as well. That makes it quite sweet, but I love this one. So this is Shalimar Soufflé or Soof de Parfum from the House of Guerlain. And then the last designer one here is one that I've been trying to force myself to wear, and I actually included this in my spring list. But for some reason, I'm still not reaching for it, even though I'm trying to. This is Mugler Aura EDP. Okay, so this is a very strange scent. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't wear it so much. Like, I do like some strange scents, but some of them are just so out there that I wouldn't wear them, even though I find them to be super interesting. And yeah, this is a very interesting scent. It's like a sweet green vanilla, but the greenness in here kind of reminds me of like green candies or green jelly beans or gummy bears. And yeah, it's such an unusual scent that kind of confuses me. And so even though I said I would wear it more this spring, I haven't. But now I'm going to try again and try to understand this one more. I'm just kind of on the fence with this one. I'm not sure if I love it or hate it, and there are some perfumes out there that kind of just leave me confused, and this is definitely one of them. So Aura EDP from the House of Mugler. I think this collection actually is like a love it or hate it kind of thing, and I'm on the fence. So I haven't been wearing it, but I should be wearing it because it is a very interesting scent that is very different and unique, and at least it's different, you know. So that's Mugler Aura EDP. So now let's move on to the niche fragrances here. I have 3. So the first one here, I'm not really sure if it's considered niche or not. It depends on your definition, but I included this as a niche fragrance because it's part of their private collection. So this is from the House of Tom Ford, and it's called Tuscan Leather. This literally is my favorite leather scent of all time. I do think it's the benchmark leather perfume. And I am in love with this perfume, you guys. But just because I'm in love with a perfume doesn't mean I want to wear it. Doesn't mean I want to wear it often or all the time. And that's a really strange thing, you know. I especially notice that when I test fragrances, where I will fall in love with a perfume and then I'll purchase it. And then after I purchase it, I don't really reach for it, even though I'm in love with the fragrance. There are other fragrances that I find to be easier to wear, and fragrances that I reach for, you know, all the time without even thinking about it. It's kind of weird because I love them less. And this is one of these fragrances where I just love it so much, but I find myself to not wear it often at all, which is such a shame because this is 100 ml of Tuscan leather. There's no way I'll ever get through this, especially because this fragrance is super strong, and it is like a 1 spray fragrance. So I'm not really sure why I need to have this, you know, size bottle. So yeah, it's a realistic, earthy, smoky leather that is so beautiful. I just adore it so much, and yeah, I kind of want to wear this more. I do want to wear it more, but I'm not sure. I'm reaching for my freshies more nowadays and my light fragrances, and this is not a freshie or a light fragrance at all. But it's still such a stunning fragrance that I'm very happy to own. So that's Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. The next one here is from the House of DSN Durga. This is a house that I kind of don't talk a lot about at all on my channel, but I'm a fan, you guys. I have loved this house for a long time. I own like at least 5 bottles from this house that I don't talk about on my channel. But this is one of them. This is from the Highlands collection, and it's called Pale Grey Mountain Small Black Lake from the house of DSN Durga. So yeah, I should do a DSN Durga video at some point. Hopefully I can do that. So, but this one is such a gorgeous, aquatic, strange scent, you guys. So this perfume smells like the name to me, Pale Gray Mountain, Small Black Lake. So I'm thinking of the scenery of mountains, painting, and then there's like this nice little stream or a lake, and it's like sparkling, the lake is sparkling from the sun, and just the scent of nature. It's a very naturey scent, very transportive, very realistic. So you can see that there is quite a big dent in this one. That's because my husband wears it more than I do, but every time he wears it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that smells amazing. And then I tell myself that I should wear it as well, but I haven't been reaching for this at all lately. So yeah, Highlands collection, DSN Durga. Such a gorgeous collection. It might be discontinued, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is just another one of those fragrances where I love the scent of it, I'm in love with it, but I don't really reach for it. It is kind of weird how that is, but that's how it is. So that's the Highlands collection, Pale Gray Mountain, Small Black Lake by DSN Durga. And finally, the last one here is from the house of Aqua de Parma. This is Gelsomino Nobile. And as far as I know, Gelsomino means jasmine. This is an underrated gem in my opinion. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, it is just one of the most beautiful floral scents that I own. It is super, super fancy, super bougie, something that I need to be dressed up to wear. I think that I don't wear this very often for the same reasons as with like Coco Noir, where it is just too fancy for home. I have to be dressed up, dressed my best, makeup and everything, ready to go somewhere important or special or to an event. And as I said earlier, there haven't been any events lately to go to. Therefore, I haven't been wearing this as much, but maybe I should try to do that. Or I can just wait till things get back to normal, whatever that is. All right, guys, so those were 10 perfumes for my collection that I need to wear more, especially this one. I'm going to try to wear this and put a dent in it and decide whether I love it or hate it or I'm neutral. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Again, I tag anyone and everyone who's watching if you guys want to answer this question in a video or in the comments down there. And yeah, I will see you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.